And right now, we're going through the swamp. The swamp, better known as Publix there, right? We're taking it very, very slow because it's dangerous. There's bloody alligators everywhere. We're waiting. Okay, we're waiting. Waiting in the water. The whole parking lot is empty. Why is a billion-dollar company not have drainage? It's amazing. You see that? Look at that spectacle. There's a spectacle in front of us. It must be an alligator. No, it's a Toyota. No, it's a Hyundai. Even the police, the watercraft better known as Palm Beach Sheriff, they are there. Everybody is taking you very, very carefully. You must understand, this is a jungle when you're in Florida. Yeah, Florida. And he just said, blow it. He's just gonna go through it. It's taxpayers' money. Screw it. This gentleman here is taking everything precautious. No water, pure lake. It's amazing. There's one here in the pickle. Oh, you can hear it. You listen closely, you can hear the birds chirping, as well as the alligators, as well as the fishies. It looks like a blood. Let's pray the phone doesn't fall out. We are definitely wading through the water. Waiting. That guy's supposed to be fixing this. He's not doing much over there. He isn't. This is what you call total failure. But we're coming out of we're going up on the boat ramp. We are safely made it out of the jungle. Yeah.
All I hear is talking, I don't sweat that. If they don't trust me, yeah, I respect that. If she need on the ride, oh, I bet that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is JH. How y'all doing, Postal family? Is everybody good? Is everybody cool? Everybody clean? Are you crisp? Are you feeling irie today? Let's talk. Apparently, we've all been lied to. Apparently, we have all been lied to. Now, what am I talking about? Well, as the title speaks about, we are able to speak to the media and let people tell it we can't. And how does this play into anything? Well, let me read this article to you and we'll see where we go from here. Article is by The Leader. This was on Thursday, September 28th, which is today. On September 20th, The Leader received a tip that within the last few months, several employees had quit the United States Postal Service due to management issues. The Leader approached the carrier and asked a quick question. The carrier shook her head and said they were not allowed to speak to the press. A quick internet search later revealed that according to the National Labor Relations Board, which provides information on the National Labor Relations Act, any employee has the right to talk to the media about problems in their workplace. The Leader then went to a supervisor of the USPS who said that no employee could speak to a member of the press and that all media inquiries must go through their legal team based in Seattle and representing the entire state of Washington. The Leader contacted the legal team. While employees are on the clock, they have specific duties and assignments, and speaking to the media is not among them. In an email response to the Leader's inquiry on the NLRA, they do not have the time or the appropriate information available to devote to impromptu interviews. This is what the supervisor said. Did not address the NLRA specifically in that email. In a follow-up, however, she wrote, all questions from reporters for media purpose, no matter as if it's to quash a rumor or to get other information about the Postal Service, must come through my office. Media relations folks are here to provide reporters with accurate information and prevent hearsay and false information. Woo! This parallels language found in USPS memos titled Guidelines for Handling Local Media Inquiries. One memo read, the Postal Service continually strives to protect a positive image, protect its brand, and present a unified message to the customers and communities it serves. Furthermore, the memo states that it is imperative only one speak on behalf of the Postal Service to deliver an appropriate and consistent message to media. This would seem to contradict the language of the NLRA. Anyway, here we go. It says this was taken care of in the in courts, obviously. It says it appears that while the USPS employee may not be able to talk to the press while on duty, the USPS may not restrict that employee's speech when the employee is not on the job. Did you hear what that said? It says, while on duty, they can't talk. But the USPS cannot restrict that employee's speech when the employee is not on the job. When asked to validate that statement, while your statement is accurate, it's important to have context behind it, and restated her original reasoning behind why postal workers are instructed to direct all media inquiries to strategic communications. In other words, they do not want people to know the truth. So it also kind of made no sense to me because we see it all the time. I mean, you see people talking, such as union reps talking to people. You see union members talking on the news when they're going through things, as far as when we have issues. So I don't know why that would be an issue. But this goes a little bit deeper, because if we have these issues and everybody's fearful that we are not allowed to talk to the media, the question is, who told you that? And it's clearly a law that states that we are. In a case in 1968, Pickering versus Board of Education, Supreme Court held the public employees had a First Amendment constitutional right to disagree with the policies and priorities of their government employer in the press. In 2006, the court reaffirmed that ruling in Garcieta versus Ceballos. You see that? So for all of us that sit there and feel like, oh man, we don't have a way out. And here goes. If you're having issues with your station and you have enough people that say, hey man, we got no bathroom in here. The air condition don't work. The heat don't work in the building. Supervisor's a menace. And you want to get it out? You can talk to the media. And that's a way to combat. Now, everybody's worried about the backlash. That's the main thing, the backlash. So if you're a union paying member, regardless if you are or not, you know, the union's supposed to protect your First Amendment right, as well as anything having to do with you. So if for some reason you guys all got off at 6:30, 7 o'clock, and the media just happened to be sitting out there as you were getting off and say, yeah, well, the supervisor in the building right now, you know, they're just a menace. Whatever the scenario, it's time to bring some light to the forefront of what's really going on. It really is. I mean, everybody, I've told you guys to write letters, proposals to your union, start making your own changes, you know, let your voices be heard. And if you guys are in these situations where, you know, you say, hey, look, man, everybody's gotten hurt in this specific vehicle. Everybody's gotten hurt on this specific machine, and they're not doing anything about it. Voice it. Seriously, voice it. Sometimes, you know, some people want to keep, you know, the foolishness in the dark. But they say everything that's hidden in the dark comes to light eventually. This message is more of an encrypted message, and I'm hoping that you guys can read between the lines with this. It was just a very intriguing article, and I'm just kind of hoping that, you know, somebody somewhere, or many people, start utilizing your voice. I say that all the time. Use your voice. Put pens to paper. Utilize your voice. Be the change that you want to see. It starts from somebody. It starts from somebody. I have a voice and I'm talking to a bunch of people, just giving you the information that's easily and readily available to you. It's about time that you guys start utilizing this information for what it's worth. All right. I wasn't animated today. I'm sorry. I've had a long day and just been a rough week. With that being said, this is JH, and y'all have a great rest of your day.
Unexpected expenses stressing you out? Get the money you need now with Loans for Feds, a program designed specifically for federal employees. Bad credit is not a problem. Application is fast and easy with same-day approvals. Apply now.